Okay, let's say we have top chat, but we don't want to do that. We want live chat. Who's live chat? Chatter, 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 chatterbox, 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 chatterbox. Who's chatterbox, chatterbox? Who's around? Anybody around? Got some stuff. Want to go over? Oh, John's there. Wow. John, thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up. Let's see. Yeah, let me get some other folks here. I got some fella here. These are some facts that I get. Oh, Steve, hi. How are you? Fine. Oh, that's Steve. I remember Steve. How you doing? Toy, hello. Oh, Zeno, hi. Oh, I'm surfing now. Miles, how are ya? What's up, Steve? Yeah, hi, Steve. Thank you. Cheryl, hi. Anna, hi from California. I meant to send you a card for Valentine's Day. Love from the Carolinas, country living. Yeah, I've been doing some research in the Carolinas for a lot of real estate research. Doing all right. Thanks, Steve. Okay. Really appreciate it. Good. How are you, Mr. Lesko? Matthew is good. And Mr. Lesko, I still feel like my father, and he's been dead for a long time. So, but that's, I know you're polite, and that's nice. Toy. I'm saving to buy your book. Nice. Well, just, you can learn a lot, just from these or the videos I'm doing. Yes, me too. How's the real estate search going? Good. I mean, I got that down pretty well. It doesn't take me as long as in the beginning. And the reports are probably twice as good as they were a year ago. That's what, as you do things more, you just get better, man. And I get more serious. I just dig things up. That's what it's all about. Thanks, sweet man. I love your work. Thank you. Let's see. Are you still rich? Well, that's all relative question. It doesn't. I don't worry about eating, but I do worry that what I'm doing isn't of value. And that's why I charge money. I do it for free, but I want to make sure it's a value to somebody. I don't want to charge a lot of money because people in my business charge as much as they could get. And I think that's stupid. You're here to help people. So you should charge as much as you need, to keep going. What is the best way to apply for grants? Well, we're going to cover that today. Not bad, nothing wrong, but that, yeah, good. No, it's a value. Thank you, Anna. Yes. Let's see. Are you a leader? A leader? May you have a long life. Well, thank you, King. Do I go to your website and subscribe? Yes. Let's go store. And you see all the stuff there. I think, people don't want to get caught into a monthly, but I have a monthly thing for, $20 where, man, I'm like, here's what you get. One of the things recently now. So if you're, so John, pay attention to this. You didn't know this. So, I'm coming out with a new book. It's sort of like the debt Bible. And this is, anybody in debt needs this Bible because it's the safest way to get out of debt. And that's really debt for any kind of debt. This is debt for credit card debt, personal debt, college debt, college loan debt, business debt, tax debt, all those debts that we have in life, and it's growing. I mean, we're a debt-ridden country. I post a video for the clothing. I got a very good going in there for extra money. I'll let you know if you get the video. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that what you put up on it? I saw it. I saw a video. I didn't have a chance to look at it. So it's about you getting money out of your closet, like out of the cushions in your sofa. But this is out of your closet, wasn't it? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I love to see it. And the people, yeah, oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's it. See, there's ways of that. See, in addition to government grants, there's ways now to make easier money than ever before. That's why I'm trying to teach people about these other sources of income that you could use, like Anna's doing, to do that. And it's there. You don't need any skills. You don't need money. That's the other thing. See, everything I give you will not cost you anything. That's the key. You are the man. Well, thank you, son. I'll be joining. Hey! And the other great thing I have is besides so the debt book. What I'm looking for is reviews. Okay, so if you remember, John, you remember, I'll give you a copy of this book. It's not for sale yet. It's about 100 pages of all videos and all the sources in the government for help. Whether it's expertise that help you get out of the day, whether it's government money programs that help you get out of the day, whether there's ways to make an extra $500 to solve a debt problem or whatever. All those is one book, so that's why I call it the Debt Bible, because nobody's done it all in one place like that. And I want you to take a look at it and see what you think, and then leave me a video, a reaction to it. There's a new service I have now that's easy for you to give me a critique. And if you go to letsgostore.com, you'll see, right up towards the top, under the pictures, there's a little button there for leaving a video review. And that's what it is. You just click there and the camera goes on. Everything just takes care of itself. And that will help me, in social media. I haven't learned how to sell on this thing yet. So I'm still learning, and that seems to be a big thing. So that will really help me a lot. Anna has helped me very much with that, and I appreciate her so much. I followed a link and was approved for a $125,000 mortgage. Yeah, wow, Zeno. Where was this? I followed the link and was approved. Is it something I sent you or something you just knew? Mr. Zeno, what is the $125,000 mortgage you got? Okay, I'm a member. I see. So something he's found in the site. Wonderful. Yeah, because also in the site, what I'm trying to do is get other people to help. Honest, good that way. Yep. Oh, wonderful. Well, let me know which link, or go on site. So encourage other people. Hey, look what I got from this. Bessie, how you doing, lady? Even with the bad credit conditions. Okay, see, share with the members there. So, and show them the link, because this is real stuff like that they could use. You used it or whatever. There's too much bullshit out there for people, that are just scamming people, because we know how to sell so well in this country, and that we don't give good stuff. We just sell good. I love coming to your live chat. I talking toy and joined you. I've been waiting for this. So finally, my dream. Wow. Well, you got to get bigger dreams. Well, how do you do that, Eddie? Do you have to pay any taxes on any grants? Most of the time, not. Okay. Here's another freebie I have too. And this is for anyone. A free copy of that new debt book is for members. And what I'm asking, and if you don't leave me a review, I understand. No, that's not for everybody, but if you can, I'll give you a free copy of that book, and you'll be first to get it. Anybody else too, and if you can, leave me a copy of it. I'll give you a link. It's called Gov't.io. But there's a link for me in there, so go to my website and get the link, or send me an email. I'll send you the link. Well, here, let me get the link now. That's silly, isn't it? VOAST.io. Let's see. I'll get that out now so people can see it. Yes, campaigns. Okay, that's the wrong one. I got in the wrong one. Okay, VOAST.io, campaigns, yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a real neat, it's very easy for people to do, and people are saying the nice things, and I need that, because people, the young people on the internet don't know me from a bag of beans. And people buy this way nowadays. And I'm trying to learn all this stuff. Okay, now where'd you go? Okay, here's the video for testimonial video, or whatever you say that. Okay, see, secure boast IO. Okay. So, I mean, just comment on my work, because you know, and if it's real bad, I probably won't use it. If it's mediocre bad, then it's nice to have a little, you know, different kind of flavor in there. But I know there's people think I'm, you know, the devil or whatever it is, and I've lived with that a long time, and that's fine. There's too many other people that need help, and I enjoy helping them. Rocket Mortgage, Quicken Loans. Oh, wonderful. Rocket Mortgage, you got it. I can use to do a city or rural home. Oh, wonderful. Ah, cool stuff. And that's with bad credit. See, there's always something for somebody somewhere, and it takes work. Well, here I put together 5 reasons why most people aren't getting all the money that they're eligible for. Okay, this is why, you know, you're not getting the stuff, and people don't get what they're eligible for, and it bothers me because that people aren't applying for, because the rich people are, man. They get every dollar, dime, or whatever, plus some. Oh, I got one other thing. For everybody is debt help, IRS debt help, and doing taxes. So I'm trying, I want people not to fear the IRS. So I put 2 videos up there. If you go to free.lesco.com, I'll put it in here, free.lesco.com. www.free.lesco.com. I have to know how to spell Lesco. All these years I still screw up. IRSDEBT. Okay, so IRSDEBT. Okay, free.lesco.com. IRS debt. If you go there and you put in your email address, you'll be able to watch 2 videos. I got 2 videos there. A great lady who's also a member did one for me, because she figured out how to only pay 10. There's a law that allows you to pay only 10% of your IRS debt. Okay, and without hiring some attorney or any of that stuff. So there's a video there of her, and then another. She explains how to do all that and how she's done it. And then also I have another video of all the free services that you could get from the IRS. And these are free services in form of money. Like you could get a grant from the IRS, Kentucky. I was like you, Scott. You could get a grant from the IRS to help other people pay taxes. Okay, fill out their forms. So they'll train you for free and everything. So this is a cool little thing to do in the community. So that kind of thing. You could make hundreds of $1,000s turning in tax cheats. That's right. There's a hotline, you know, or a form and everything all set up. You think maybe your boss or your neighbor's living a little high off the hog for the salary you should be making. Well, okay, the IRS is interested in that. And if they get money, then you get a piece, you know, and that's just interesting stuff to me. People don't realize it, you know. And there's even legal help. If you ever get in financial trouble with the IRS, there's lawyers that get grants to fight you for free, to fight the IRS for free. The government actually set up a special office for free for you to wrestle with the IRS. That's another one. So they have all these free stuff. And if you're making $60,000 or less a year, you don't have to pay for any tax help at all. Yeah, and that's available for free all over the country. Nonprofit organizations and everything. You can call your local library; they'll give you a list of local people there. And so you have to wait 20 minutes, you know, to get it done. Man, you're gonna have to wait that at each corner block anyway, and they're gonna charge you $300 or whatever the heck they get away with, you know, to doing that. No, that's silly. And even if you're wrong, see, it doesn't matter if you're wrong. It matters if you're cheating. And significantly cheating, and your chances of getting audited are shrinking every day. I mean, you have a bigger chance of dying by getting hit in by a bus tomorrow morning than you do of getting in trouble, big trouble with an audit. So don't worry about that stuff. You got more important things to worry about in the world, and in your life than a stupid IRS. It's something that's a responsibility. You give it your best shot. It doesn't have to be perfect. You could take any taxpayer and go to 5 different professional accountants and get 5 different answers. Everybody interprets this stuff differently, so don't worry about that. What I do, I just call the IRS themselves. Hey, how do I do this? Get it from the horse's mouth. Don't get it from somebody who's going to charge you $400 for their mouth. Johnson Channel. Hi, Matthew. It's me again. I love it when you stream. You're a bit of a knight of, oh, that's nice. What do you do out there, Johnson? Barbara Hawkins. Hi. How do I get that information? Which information, Barbara? About the IRS tax? Okay, you go to, it's in the list there somewhere. I just put it in free.lesco.com/IRS debt. free.lesco.com/IRS debt. Okay, that's how you get that. Hi, Matthew, it's me. I love it again. Are you married? Oh, I get married all the time. Been married 3 times. Please visit us. Do not feel depressed when you get these dummies with that. You're doing a fantastic job, and I can get one of those giant cups you drink from. Oh, it's a nice. Yeah, I love these things. They're good and heavy, and it's a good. Actually, I found them online. But I was getting them from the coffee shop I go downtown, Washington, D.C., down in Adams Morgan. That's where we're going to actually be living soon again. We always had an apartment down there. Now we're moving down there full time. Going to live in just 2 little 1-bedroom apartments. How do you like that? I have my pen and paper. Good, Gary. Thank you. Oh, Barbara, that's wonderful you say that. And that's what, I mean, I am so fortunate at my age. I never believed that I'd be able to do the things I'm doing, and life has been so good to me. If I think, I'm just a kid from Wilkes-Barre who barely got through college and everything, and didn't do well at things. And it really came from failing at so many things and just following your heart. And that's what I hope my work does, is show people ways that they could do the things they really want to do in life, what they think is important to do in life. You have to take care of yourself first. You have to create enough income so you're not a burden on other people. And then after that, it's really about giving. It's how much can you give other people? That's why I think the magic is if you can make money by giving what you like to do best, then you'll do that better. You'll do that better than anybody else. And that's where the magic happens. I mean, when I went to school, I thought I got an MBA and all because I needed it. And I had 2 businesses that failed. In the 70s, I had a software company that even failed. Man, I was the only person in the world who did that. Thank God, though. Because I would have been a shitty software company. I took your advice from last week's stream and just going ahead and first in the business world, and I did it, and it's working. Wonderful, Johnson. Wow. What kind of things you doing in the business world? Can you share it with us? Yeah, that's wonderful. And that's, boy, I mean, nobody has the real magic. I mean, whatever I'm giving you is, I mean, I spend my whole life researching little opportunities of free money and stuff like that to help people, get through the next step of their life and make it a little easier. But we all have to do it ourselves. We all have to do a lot of effort in life ourselves. And that's why I think one of the key things in life is trying to find something that's fun to do that you think is fun. Because otherwise, life is a pain in the ass. I don't know about you, but most of life is a pain in the ass. I'm currently selling merchandise at my school, and students and teachers are buying hats, shirts, and I'm taking orders to that. I would like me to find them. Wonderful. See, that's what business is it's finding a customer, getting a product to them. That's all. Everybody's going and all this nonsense and market studies and business plans and all that kind of stuff. If you want to raise money, big money, I guess you need that stuff. But if you're a small person just trying to survive or whatever and have a business, no. Like I was on the phone today probably for a half hour, an hour, helping somebody on Let's Go Help. And that's all. It's just that he was looking for all this money to do something because he wanted to have this business. I said, no. After I heard the business, whatever, it wasn't that complicated. No, don't spend time looking for money. Spend time looking for a customer, because you may or may not get the money, if you're looking for that, like an investor or grants or something like that. And then you'll have to go out and look for customers after that. So cut it short. Don't do the two-step tango, because the people who want to give you money have a different requirement than your customer. And that requirement doesn't matter in the long run. What matters in the long run is your customer. So what you should do first is start looking for customers. I want to help the elderly with meals and meds. Is there a grant out there for it? Yes, there probably is, Barbara, but don't. Okay, let's take that, okay, Barb, and see that you can go. I'll send you, as a member, if you're a member of Let's Go Help, I'll send you a report that I charge for, but you're free as a member, that will show you all the places to start getting grant money. But I wouldn't even do that first, because there's so many ways to do exactly what you want to do without getting grant money. And even though you may, I don't know, I may be wrong in all this because I don't know you, Betsy, but go and find out what they need and what people are doing now for seniors, okay? Because then when you start finding people that are potentially your customers and working with them, maybe through another organization, you call the area office on aging, and talk to them. Go and talk to them, the local office. They have local offices in every county, about what kind of needs there are out there and what they think that you can provide. You go even to volunteer for some organizations that are doing that. See where they're getting money, to do this and things like that. And also, but more importantly, what you want to do is see what's missing that everybody else is not doing. You're guessing this is something missing, but until you get out and see everybody else, there may be a reason why that's not missing. So that's why that's not being provided now. So if you get out in the community and start hanging around some of the organizations, oh, wow. Listen, I just gave away my first suit. Kevin Sawinski just emailed me because I wrote him. I only had his email address. And I needed his address to sell the suit. Here, I'll show you the suit. Here, it's all packed up, ready for him to go, ready to send him. There it is. And I was waiting for his email, but I don't know if you're online streaming. Maybe let me. I'm going to tell him to go. I'm going to tell him, go on, well, he's not a member, I don't think. Go on YouTube. Yeah, I just emailed him yesterday or today. And so that's another thing. I have a new suit up there now too. So I have a new one. It's really cool. It's black and pink and black. It's sort of like a 50s, 1955 Ford. If you're all that old, remember those pink and black Fords. But Kevin Sawinski, oh, maybe Slovak or Polish or something. So, some from my tribe. Yeah. So maybe Kevin will come on and he'll be surprised. And so that's so what people who download that report, that free report, I'm putting their email in a raffle bag that I pull out and again. So for another couple of weeks, all the names I collect, I'm going to pull out another one. What I'm trying to do is thin out my herd of question mark suits. So I'm giving them away. I want to start a nonprofit for the elderly in Havoc. HVAC, is that a country, or is that about air conditioning and heating. But yes, Gary, I mean, that's it. Just go start doing it. Don't analyze the shit out of it, with other people, experts like me and whatever. No, you just go out and get out there and just start doing it. Okay, whatever. I'm not sure what you want to do with the elderly, but just go find somebody and see what they think about it. Go start with the area office on aging. They know. Go to 211 where you are and look for community groups and aging. Talk to them. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think? They'll say, oh, that's bullshit. The other 15 people that do all that already. But you know what we need? We need somebody who does that, but in green. And that's where you really find the opportunity. So don't be analyzing things, because you don't know. No matter how much you analyze it, you still don't know if it's right or not. So you get out there. The market tells you that. Okay. Hi, let's go. Let's talk.com. When I call tomorrow, do I make an appointment to talk to you the same day or another day? Yeah, usually give me a day or two in advance, because I don't check that list every hour or whatever. So I've been missing some people like that. So when you go to it's Lesko, LESKOTALK.com. LESKOTALK.com. Yeah, and that's another thing. I mean, look at the reviews. I got 100 or some reviews there of people. I never knew that I could do that, that it's so helpful for people. And that's another. And what a gift I have now as a 75-year-old to feel that you want it. What could be better in this world than to feel that you're needed somewhere? I don't know why. I mean, I grew up in the 50s, 60s, whatever, and still people think that living is sitting on the beach. I mean, that's nonsense to me. Living is giving and loving and as much as you can. It's not sitting on the beach and counting money. I forgot. Do you pay with credit card or do you pay over the phone? And they have a credit card system, or PayPal. I'm sure they use too. Thank you for voting for Trump. Let's go. I didn't actually, but it was interesting at the time. He's less interesting now, but because the both Hillary was the same old bag, or just. There wasn't a whole lot of difference between the two parties to me. They were both sort of aimed at the well-to-do. And I thought this guy would at least talk the game about helping the other people, but it doesn't look that way to me. But nobody's got the perfect answer. We're all struggling. I forgot to pay with credit. Hello, love your mission. No, thank you, Mary. Yeah, well, we all have the same mission. We all want to contribute. We all want to be of value to other people while we're here, and that's it. I mean, and that's right. Now, when I was selling millions and millions of books or something, this is more rewarding to me now, because I'm one-on-one. I used to do 1-minute commercials. I could not talk more than 1 minute, and so it's like making 1-minute love or something. Well, that's not so much fun, is it? And that's what life is in mass market life. But now we're in masses of market. So look, I could stream here and talk for an hour and listen to you guys and pour my heart out like this, instead of just trying to figure out those 75 words I'm going to say in 60 seconds that is going to sell a book. That's it. I'm working on a pay what you can cafe nonprofit in Milwaukee. I went to Marquette, Mary. I was flunking on and off. I was flunking. I barely got through at the skin of my teeth. Lived on Wells Street or Wells Avenue, Wells Street. Where all the bars are, right across. And what was that? The a bar. God, I forget the name of that bar. Anyway, I lived right above it. Anyway, Steve Long, own a historical building. Been abandoned for 30 years, looking to preserve the building and do tours, eventually haunted attraction. Okay, building. Here's where you go. Historical Society. Okay, see what historical programs are. A lot of grant money. Go to the whatever you say, it's different every state, different every location, and everything. So that's why I do custom reports, because you got to dig different. There's no one book for the whole state, for the whole country. Okay, so you go historical site, because a lot of historical grants, and that fits you very much. Number 2 is your state. Start looking at housing programs. Your state, you have a state housing finance corporation. Every state has that. You check there. Then you check at your county. As your county has you in their county government under a community development. That's what you're after. So you check there. Now the other thing, you're interested in tourism, economic development. So now you have to go to that side of the equation too. And that's in your county and city government, depending on what county and city you're in. You're looking for 2 things, community development and economic development. They're the 2 offices. And at the state level too, because you want to have a tourist attraction and things like that. That's where the grant money is. Now, the other thing, because you're doing that, you go to your elected official. Your elected official wants to help you because they know they can pull strings and do stuff and know people that you would never know, because people come to them all the time for help. And so they could hook you up with somebody else. And then if they do, and you both win at this, you'll vote for those people forever. This is how the people stay in business. I want to find out, what can I do to buy property, rental property in Michigan for affordable housing? Well, there's a lot of programs for that. There are federal programs, and it's not all grants. It's all kinds of things. It's tax credit. You get $1 million in tax credit. And how do they do that? Well, what you do with the tax credit, you can't, it's not good for you, but then because you're going to build, low-income housing, the government gives you $1 million. Oh, man works 12 hours a day. I just got your sweet note, Hussein. Thank you so much. The tax credit, they give you $1 million tax credit to do that because we have a housing crisis in this country. And then what you do is you sell them to some fat cat who pays a lot of taxes. So that $1 million, they'll give you, $900,000 in cash. So they made $100,000 for doing nothing. And you got the money to go on. So that's why there's a lot of things or you find a single property or 2 that, you flip or whatever, and there's money for that particular old houses. That there's grant money even, and then all varies on where you live. So that's why you have to check your city, your county, nonprofit organizations, your state, federal. But to housing for low to middle income people, yes, there's a lot of programs for that. Okay, and the other thing you do is that you learn from the people. Don't take a course from Donald Trump University at $30,000 to learn about these programs. First of all, he's out of business, had to repay all the money. But there's other people doing the same thing. No, you go to a meetup. You go to a real estate meetup. Go to meetup, meetup.com, and put real estate and where you live, and you'll see the groups of people that share that information for free. You don't have to pay $3,000 or $30,000 to learn that. I was looking for attorneys. I was bitten by 2 dogs in Denver International. Let's go. Recommends your state's crime victim. Yes. State crimes victims compensation board. Yes. See what that has. If you're looking for attorneys that happen. Now, actually, there's a crowdfunding site for attorneys too that's available. And depending on your income, there are attorneys that work pro bono for anything. The other thing, and I'm trying to think of what it is, you're looking for, trying to find out advocacy groups that would be into that. And if you're a senior, there's free legal help for seniors all over the country. So that is I would keep searching. That could be like other things don't come off my head right now. Matthew, love your show. How can I get started starting a nature photography business? You start a nature photography by just getting a camera and go take pictures and then figure out how to sell them. Don't give money to anybody. Yeah. Find out how to get government contracts as a photographer. Start taking pictures. Don't even get paid for do it. Do it for free. Who wants pictures of? Yeah, you have to find out who's buying that. And the only way you find that is you go out and do it for somebody. Okay, you're the free nature photographer, or maybe you do something clever like weddings in the woods because you want nature. Yeah. And so you now are the wedding photographer in the woods, or weddings in the woods, whatever, bar mitzvahs in the woods, parties in the woods, so that you you will take pictures and sort of like you find places in the woods that people could throw events. See, if they're public parks, then they're free, right? So now you have nature, you have somebody wants pictures for something. See, that's how things happen, I think. You don't think the way everybody else is doing, because everybody else is doing it, and that's hard to break in. So you have to be different. This is what I found out about question mark suit. This is something I always want to do, and I'm like, fine to do it. Hey, you're a weirdo. Let's put you on TV. And then I talk about books and sold a shitload of books, by accident. Are there government grants to start a homeless shelter for pregnant? Yes, there are government grants for anything. You got to find them. You got to work at it. You got to figure all that out and just start doing it. Where would I start? Okay, if you're a member of letsgohelp.com, I will send you a report that shows you, the 10 best places in your city to start. You're not a member. You don't want to buy that report. I understand. That's $20 if you want to buy it. But okay, here's where to start. You go to your congressman's office, say, hey, because you want to help people in the community. So do they. Okay, you go to your, where most of that money comes from is in your county government. And it's in the, it's in a community development block grant. That's where a lot of that money is. Community Development Block Grant. You go to them and you talk to them. You don't go on the internet and read stuff on the internet. Most of that is wrong, and they don't know. And people don't really help you on the internet the way they do personally. And you don't even know what to ask for because you don't know what's there. So if you get in front of somebody, you go down to the local county and look for the Office of Community Development. Hey, I'd like to talk to someone. Make an appointment, talk to them. You get to talk to them. Then they're going to stretch their mind. They're going to show you stuff you and I will never find on the internet. That's the magic of using, of researching nowadays, is people. It's not the internet. The internet is good, yes, for certain things, if you know exactly what the name is or what you're looking for. But you don't. When you're starting something, you don't. That's why people looking for grants, when 80% of the free money the government gives out is not even called grants. So you're starting off on the wrong foot. And that's why you get to talk to people in the business doing this stuff, or in charge of giving out money. Oh, no. And you get warm up to them. That's the way you learn. That's the way you get stuff done. Thank you, Sarissa. Can I get a grant to buy a home? Yes, of course. Oh, legal aid. That's part of it, too. And if you go to Justia, Justia, you put Justia, go to Google, put Justia, free and low cost legal help, and put your county. Okay. And it'll come up, and the organizations that do that. It's not everything, again. That's just a start. And they'll have the legal aid people and the other organizations, that give it for free. But again, it's just a start. Remember, everything you do is just a start. The government grants to start a homeless shelter. Yeah, okay. I know your secrets. Hire me to help you. Leith, I know your secrets. Oh. Oh, good. Well, send me some information. You never know when I need help. I'm growing now again, and I don't know when and if when I'm gonna try to get somebody help. Can I get Maryland cash to buy and flip properties in DC? No, you got to get DC cash. Or you can get internet cash. There's so many crowdfunding sites now just for real estate investors and flipping houses and things like that. And that's all over. Oh, Mary again, wildlife party. Yes. Mary, are you the, Mary Angela, are you the photographer? I forget. How to get money to help with property tax. Well, you make a deal. One thing. Okay, how do you do that? Call your elected official. Okay, that's county government, right? So you want to know your elected official. Say, how do I get not pay all this tax I owe? And see what you can do, because there are ways or whatever you don't know, I don't know, or whatever. And what you do is start asking and see what's around. And your elected official would know. He's got that problem before. Will do. Thanks, Lawrence. Okay. Justia. Yeah, right. Nonprofit cafe. Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah. Oh, pay what you can. There's some famous singer that does that. You pay what you can. Yeah, see, that's a great crowdfunding thing to me. That you want to open up a cafe, pay what you can, and so start learning crowdfunding. And because that way you have people that want to help you. Bon Jovi. Yeah, you're right. And then it's a way, but crowdfunding costs some money. You don't even need a cafe yet. But you could market. See, this is a way to market your cafe idea before you even open. And you're real. By having a crowdfunding campaign, then people think you really have this cafe already. But you don't. You just have a dream. And then people will write you up. That's the important thing. Just think it. Everybody in the media and blogging and things like that, looking for something interesting to write up. If you're saying, I'm going to open up. No, I'm doing a crowdfunding campaign to open up this cool thing. Then that's it. Panera Bread already did the pay what you can cafe, and it went in debt. Yeah. Okay, there are all ways to do it. And don't forget, Panera Bread is a stockholder company. These people want money. What's your website again? And what kind of help do you supply? Website here, www.letsgostore.com. Okay, there you can sign up for my next free suit giveaway. The one I'm going to send out to Kevin, like this. Question mark suits. I got so many of them. And download the free report I have there to show you. See, my whole thing is trying to show you how to find websites that give money, not websites that take money. And that's what most of Google is. 99, 44, 100% of the websites are websites that want money from you. And what I want you to know about are websites that give money, because that's what you need. Okay. What's your website again? What kind of help? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Panera Bread. Okay. Our cafe will be served healthy food. Vegan. Wow, good. Yeah, just try it. Another thing, to not have it, you try it with something else. Maybe you find maybe someplace, maybe a bar that doesn't do much food. And then you say, hey, let me come in and cook vegan on Wednesday. Okay. So you say, Wednesday, I'm going to have pay what you can vegan food on Wednesday. Okay. So this way you pay for drinks, so the bar gets some money from drinks, but he's going to get advertising, and you're going to see what the market is like for something like that, because people will write this up because it's sort of a cool thing you're doing. You only have to do it once, and you get feedback on the whole idea without having to do everything and invest time and money to get 100 grand or 200 or whatever the hell you need to do this. You do it with no money at all, and you could be up in 2 months trying it, right? And that's when we see, how do you go out and try to find customers first? Don't try to build the Taj Mahal and then hope people come in. You have to start testing with little money and creative ways to see what it's like to learn. This is how you learn. You don't say, well, I'm going to walk today, and I haven't walked my life, when you're a 1-year-old kid, and you get up and stand on your legs, and say, holy shit, this is hard, and you fall down. And you're going to fall down 100 times before you learn to get across the room. Anything you do new is like that. So that's why you got to take little baby steps. Is better. You can, of course, a lot of people do. A lot of people fail that. I mean, why? It's going to take you forever to arrange and get a whole big cafe going and get the whole thing, and then to fail, you know. That's why, what can you do a small piece that gets you a step towards that? And what I was just talking about, to me, sounds reasonable and something to do fast, and you're getting in the game fast. You know, maybe it's not perfect. Who cares? Nobody has perfect anyway. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Marianne. Any grants to take fallen trees from national parks to repurpose them for furniture? Well, most fallen trees are free, you know, from parkland, free firewood, you know, on fallen trees. Check with the local, because maybe it's a state, not a federal, but I know on federal park, any fallen trees you could take away yourself. But I guess you're talking about how to carry them away, right? Do the thing and have the power. Right, exactly. Brilliant. Oh, let's see. I mean, so the trees are free. Who else could do that? I mean, you can try a crowdfunding campaign. I don't know. I mean, that doesn't. Nothing comes to mind, because it's a cool thing. How can you do that? Now, if you had something, maybe you tied it in with something like you're gonna train young people on furniture making. You know, I guess maybe that's what you want to do, is furniture making. So maybe if you do that, then you could use training money. So people have to go out and get the trees and things like that, and you're training young people or people that need work how to make furniture. Well, that's a cool thing, right? And you get employees for free. Right? So that's a way to get a free build cool homemade stuff. Get the free tree, build cool homemade stuff. Yeah, exactly. And sell it on Etsy, right? Right. But I think she means something else, what she's trying to do. Or Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. You know, now I'm moving, I'm getting rid of stuff, and I got rid of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. That's a good place for having a yard sale without a yard. That's what you can do there, which is cool. Okay, now to wrap up the things that, you know, I never even talked about the free. I'm going to put this list on Let's Go Help. The 5 reasons why you're not getting all the money that you are eligible for. Okay, here's number 1. You're spending countless hours searching Google for government grants and get nothing. This is over and over again. I fall in that trap too. A Google search for personal grants shows 50 million websites who want to take your money. But see, now what I'm trying to do, you don't have to do that. My stuff is everything I have that I show you gives you money. So you don't have to worry about spending all that time going round and round and still getting nothing. You know, you saw the people, someone here today got a mortgage, $125,000 from the site, and follow that, because everything there is given money. The applications for free, here's another reason why the applications for free money are complicated, and I can't afford a grant writer. Okay, so this is what people have in their mind, why they're not getting money. This is false. This is wrong. Applications for free money are not complicated. Some are, very few are. Well, see, remember that 80% of the money that the government gives out for free is not even called grants. It's just 2-3 pages, fill in the grants. Most complicated grant applications are for nonprofit organizations. Most of the people that are giving out money is not for nonprofit organizations, it's for individuals. So forget about a grant writer. There may be an outlier reason, an unusual case that you need a grant writer, and you worry about when the time comes. And if that does happen, you go to the office. The office helps you write the grant that's given out the money. It's their job to do that. They even have courses that they give for free. Like if you're in, you want money to invest in housing and things like that. How do you get some of that community development block grant money? Okay, they have courses that teach you about that, and take it yourself. Okay, people who sell free money on the internet are scam artists. I believe most are, but I'm biased because I sell free money on the internet too. But I've been at this for 30, 40 years now, over 40 years. I have zero unsatisfied complaints. Everybody gets complaints, but the important thing is that they're satisfied. I don't care. I mean, because people buy things and they hear something, and I may be overexcited about something, and they hear something, and they get pissed off, and I just give you money back, no matter when, years later or whatever. It doesn't matter. That's why I have zero unsatisfied complaints with the Better Business Bureau. I've won many research awards for doing this. I'm a New York Times bestseller. I got awards from the National Library, American Library Association. I wrote columns for the Good Housekeeping magazine, weekly and monthly. That was a monthly column, weekly columns for the New York Times Syndicate, Washington Post. I've been on Oprah, Larry King, Letterman, Tonight Show, all these kinds of things. So I've been around doing this stuff. And I was even on Saturday Night Live. I was personally, someone impersonated me, and the Daily Show and things like that, people. So I've been around. I'm not just some flying by night. Okay. Government programs are running out of money, so it's not worth applying. That's another thing that stops people. Many people think that the government doesn't have money. They're going broke. That's true, we're going broke, but they're still giving out money, and they're giving out more money than ever before. It's not shrinking, it's increasing. It's increasing under Trump. It increased under Obama. It increased over Bush. Everybody who comes to town, they give out more than ever before. Now it's a total of like $2.4 trillion. $2.4 trillion is given out every year. Now, how much is that? I don't know what a trillion is. You don't probably know either. Maybe you're a rich kid and you know, but it's an average of $22,467 per family. That means that's how much cash, just cash. That's not Defense Department and stuff like that. No, this is cash to individuals that's given out. Okay. Now, also, why people don't get what they want, because there's websites that promise you government grants and everything, and then they charge a lot of money, or they have hidden fees forever. And my mission is to charge as little as possible and to give as much money away. That's why people want to do business with me. I don't want to make it. Most people want to do business by how much money can we make as fast as possible? And that's just, what do you, I don't want to sit in the basement and count money. I want to help people. And it's funny. It's more fun and satisfying helping people who need help. Rich people don't need help in my mind. They're very wealthy. When I started this business, I worked for rich people. That's all. Because go where the money is. Like Willie Sutton, robbing banks. Why'd you rob banks, Willie? That's where the money is. And that's the idea when I started helping rich people get all this stuff. And I got bored. And I didn't even, they'll pay anything to get this stuff. Anyway, grants to get the equipment needed. Sorry, my live feed was lapping. Is that for the tree stuff? Yeah, well, see, that's right. I think I would go, again, to your congressman, your economic development office, tell them about your ideas and about maybe using it as a training for people for something like that, and see what kind of ideas you could come across with. How much is given to small business? Lots. I mean, billions and billions. Yeah, it is. Big businesses get more, of course. Yeah. Are there grants for forgiveness for student loans? Yes. They're program. Okay. And for student loans, that's what my debt book is at. I have a debt. If you're a member of Let's Go Help, I'll give you a free copy of that debt book. If you get debt book, I'm calling it the Debt Bible, because this will show you how to deal with debt. The government programs that help you pay for debt, for credit card debt, consumer debt, personal debt, student debt, car loan debt, IRS debt, business debt. All those programs are in there for you to get the help and where the money is that goes to stuff like that. Grants for training education majors to help and provide public speaking resources for schools. Yes, I don't know if you need Yes, I'm not sure what your education majors to help and provide public speaking. Yes, I mean there's all and contracts, not only grants. You can get something like that is also contracts, and there's actually grant money to help you get a contract. So it's funny. Talk to AC on our score. Bring a business plan. Yes, and that depends, and that's why I think. No, there's a couple things about it, right. People give money, want you to be organized, but and how organized you are, you don't know the future. Nobody does. And if it's something new, like the lady with trees, you don't know what the hell's going to happen. That's why you just have to do it, and people like ASEAN and SCORE. I mean, they're interesting to talk about. That's traditional stuff. And there may be non-traditional ways. I mean, you try them and see if it works. If it doesn't, then you have to keep getting smarter. And that's what's neat about failing. It makes you get smarter. Stephen, check out Toastmaster for public speaking. Yes, that's a source. Looking for money to start up a business. Detox lady. Okay, it depends on what kind of business. And truthfully, I could show you, like I do reports, a custom report. You tell me a city that you want to have a business in, and I'll do a custom report. It takes me about 2 weeks. And I'll show you 100 or so sources of money to start any kind of business. Now, and it's worth checking to see. But I think you have to be careful with that because that takes time. And I'm not sure if that's the best way to spend your time for the long run. Because as I mentioned early, and I'm running out of steam right now, there may be other ways to do that and get to your ultimate goal faster without wasting money and time. Yeah. Listen, guys, I'm going to take off. Thanks for putting up with me. And I will be back soon for about 20 more years. Okay. Thanks for all your kind words. I really appreciate the kindness and words. I mean, there's not a nicer gift, I think, in life than someone saying something nice about you. So if you appreciate anybody in life, just keep telling them that, because we don't get enough of that. Okay? Take care. Thank you.